Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I want to talk about a very interesting change that happened in patch 11.0.7, and this is something that you probably haven't realized until now. Basically, if you go in Orgrimmar and Stormwind, where there are all the different transmogrifier and all the different vendors that are linked to the transmogrification, so for instance right here in Orgrimmar, you will be able to now find these different vendors that will be the purveyor of Forgotten Legends. So if you go on them, as you can see for me right now, this vendor is not selling anything, but the purpose of these new vendors is to allow you to buy back some of the lost or deleted legendary items that you got in the past, and that sadly, again, you either lost or deleted at some point, and that you want to purchase back. So for instance here, again, as you can see, I don't have any items from him. And now let's say I'm deleting Thunder Fury, then I can do the same with the different Warglaives. I also have Shadow Moon, so let me delete all these different items right here. And as you can see, now I can go here and it will be selling all these different items back. And so here again, I can buy it from the vendor, and then when I go back, this one disappeared. So this is something that is basically useful if at some point, for whatever reasons, you lost some of these different legendary items and you want to get them back on your character. And so normally this is something that should work with most legendary items other than the different Legion legendaries, because these ones you can buy them already from another vendor in the Legion version of Dalaran. So that's why, as you can see, you won't be able to get them back from this vendor right here. And also some other legendary items, such as here I have one of the bindings of the Windseeker, which is one of the two items you need in order to then craft the Thunder Fury Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. So for instance, if I delete this item right here, this is not something that you will be able to buy back from the vendor. So this is only for the actual legendary weapons and the completed weapons. So here you have the full list of all the different items that you will be able to buy back from these different vendors. You have Thunder Fury, the different Warglaives of Azinoth, Toridal, Valanir, Shadow Moon, the Dragon Wrath, Taregersa's Rest, the different daggers from Cataclysm. Then you have all the different legendary cloaks from Mist of Pandaria. You also have the legendary cloak from Battle for Azeroth. You have this bow right here. You have the two legendary items from Dragonflight. Sulfuras is also something that works. I don't know why, for some reason on the PTR it was not working, but now this is something that works. And then for Atiesh, it hasn't been confirmed yet, simply because not a lot of people have Atiesh, and so no one with Atiesh has been able to confirm. But probably it's also part of the different things you can buy at the vendor. It seems that the only ones that are not included, again, includes the different Legion legendaries, the crafted Shadowland legendaries, and also all the different legendary rings from World of Janeiro, simply because you can purchase them from this vendor in Talador. So this is why all these other items are not included on these new vendors. Also, something very important for you to note is that sadly you will only be able to purchase them on the character that you got these different legendaries on. So for instance, right now, if I go with one of my alts, and even though I can use these different legendaries, I won't be able to buy them from the vendors because I didn't get these different legendaries on this other character. So you will only be able to buy them on the original character that you got these legendaries on. And again, I really want to insist on the fact that this is only for all the different legendaries that at some point in the game you got, and so you won't be able to unlock some of the previous legendaries through these vendors. So for instance, if your dream has always to be able to get Atiesh, you still won't be able to get it, even though this vendor might be able to sell it for those who at some point got Atiesh. So again, it's just something that is supposed to be used if you lost some of the different legendaries and you want to get them back on your character. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Overall, I think this is a pretty good addition to the game and a pretty interesting change that was made in patch 11.0.7. Again, it's not gonna have major consequences for your gameplay or for World of Warcraft, but at least it's nice for people who at some point lost some of these legendary items. to be able to buy them back for just 500 gold from these different vendors. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime I wish you a great day. Bye!